Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. Can y'all see good there? Who's in here? I don't see no comments. Are you commenting? My delayed. Can we rotate like this? Oh, it's not letting us rotate. Sorry. Hello, Miss Thomas. I don't see comments. Are y'all in here? Can y'all see there good? Hey, Miss Thomas. Hey, Miss Tamia. And hey, Miss Frazier. This is going to be a live Silhouette Studio Q&A. So y'all have to ask questions so I'm able to answer them. Can y'all see there good? All right. So this is for y'all, a live for you guys. This is now for y'all to watch me work. Y'all have to ask questions and I'll answer them for you guys. Don't forget to thumb this video up, guys, please and thank you. Exit the live chat and then go hit a like and then come right back to the live chat. Hi, yes, we can hear you. Okay, hey, Miss Sandra. Hello, welcome, welcome, guys. You have to ask questions so I can stay on live, okay? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fine. Happy Friday. Hello, Miss Glenda. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give a like to this video, please. Share to anyone that wants to learn Silhouette Studio as well. Yeah, I know I use Silhouette Studio Business Edition, so I'm here to ask you questions. Hello, Miss Alverson, Glenda. Hello. Miss Edith, welcome. And I'm still have this cold, guys. Don't forget, we got 29 people and only 11 likes, guys. Please like the video. Hey, Miss Tasha. On my way to work. I finally caught a live on time. Yes. Guys, this live is for you guys to ask questions. Feel free to share with anybody that wants to learn Silhouette Studio. And if you're here new and this is the first time watching, don't forget to follow, subscribe so you can get notified. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I upload new videos, guys. So what are we doing this late night? I'm teaching you guys about Silhouette Studio. I'm waiting for any questions you guys might have. This live is for you guys. It's not going to be a watch me work. It's basically me teaching you guys Silhouette Studio, and go ahead and ask questions for those that want to learn Silhouette Studio. And a lot of people always have questions and stuff like that. So I'm here. No question is a dumb question, guys. Anything that y'all want to know and learn, I'm here to help you guys out. When do you do centerpieces? Do you use hot glue on the bottom of the towel rack? Yes, I do. And I showed that in the tutorial as well that I did use hot glue. Sometimes it glues too fast and it might peel off, but once you have the centerpiece on top, it's not going to fall off. So you don't have to glue it if you really don't want to. How do you remove a black background? I personally have never removed a black background. Why do your images have a black background? Usually JPEGs have a white background, and I do have a tutorial here on how to remove backgrounds using remove.bg, but you can also remove backgrounds here in Silhouette Studio. But I personally have never had an image with a black background. Hey, Miss Lafina, welcome to this live. Guys, come on. Ask your questions. We don't want to be here bored just looking at this screen. What's the difference between subtract and divide? Good question. We can definitely show that. So I'm going to go here on my left, and hopefully I can see everything on the screen. I'm looking here on my laptop too. I'm going to go here on my left on my shapes, and I'm going to grab just a circle. I'm going to color the circle so y'all are able to see it here on the screen. And let me zoom in. Right, I'm zooming in. Then I'm going to right click and duplicate this. And I'm going to color this a green color, and I'm going to make it smaller. Let me center these. Right. And then now I'm going to select them both. I'm going to go to my modify icon, and I'm going to click on subtract all. And now I've removed that. When I use the Silhouette Pro, we'll be using the same apps as Silhouette 4. For all your Silhouette machines or your Cameo machines, it's only one software, which will be your Silhouette software, which will be this software. So that's subtract all, right? So I subtract it here. And now divide basically is like if you want to divide something from a corner and stuff like that. So how can I do it? Let me see. So let's say I want to take a piece out of here. Let me do a black here. So, all right, guys, hold on, because my sister's like about to call me, and I am on live. And let me see if Andre has her number. Hold on. Ari, you still got the Edie's number on your phone when I called her? Come down, because I'm on YouTube live. And call her real quick. Then dividing basically will be if I want to divide a piece out. So I'm going to select these both. I'm going to go to my modify icon, and I'm going to click on divide. And when I click on divide, I divided that out, and I also divided that out, if that makes sense like that. See, I divided that. I took that piece out. Hey, Miss Kalima. What's your next question? So basically, let me repeat that. If I were to subtract that, it would have just been like that. That's subtract. I subtracted that off. Your next questions. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up. We only got 16 thumbs up, and we have 37 viewers. I'm going to show you a different example of a divide as well. Let's say I have a background on here. Adi! Hold on, guys. Adi, I told you to give me your phone and give me a call to Didi now. I'm sorry, guys, because I promise I told her something and she didn't come down. When glad you asked for about subtract, when to make compound path or release compound path, all of those. Have you watched any of my tutorials? I do, guys. Ask new questions if you're new here. I'm more than welcome, but a lot of stuff I don't like to repeat because I feel like then these lives is just like very repetitive. She on the phone?
No, I don't have her number.
Which number was it that I called her?
It didn't save.
It doesn't save. It says on the keypad. So let's say I have an image and I want this image to look and take print up. If I want an image to look perfectly in the circle, I can just select both, go to my modify icon and click on divide. And then I'm able to move those pieces out the way. And it looks like the bunny took that exact shape there. But then you have to make sure that you group everything together. And it looks like everything is there cohesive. I like to remove my outline color as well. And everything looks like it's inside of the shape. Especially if you're doing cake toppers with like a weird shape and stuff like that, you want to add the image. It's good to divide that PNG out so it can take that shape of, so the image can take that exact shape. When to make a compound path or release compound path is basically release compound path is releasing something, like you're releasing like your shapes, and then making a compound path again is like to make it together. If hopefully that makes sense, but I'll do like a little explanation. I know you love all of your cameos. What's your thoughts on the Pro since it's been a while since you unboxed him? I like him because it helps me get my orders done quickly. I could cut 4 cardstocks at a time. The only thing I don't like is the matte. The matte's very thin, and I personally do not like silhouette mattes. Sometimes new people need to know and afraid to ask. Yes, but all my new people, if you're new here, please feel free to go ahead and look at all my tutorials. I have lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. I don't know when I called her. It's a 330 number, I think it is. You don't remember the day I called her? What's all those numbers there? Yeah, how do you feel about the Pro? I got it because I do a lot of paper crafts and I want to do something without having pieced them together. Yes, I like the Pro. Personally, I like it because, like I said, I could get my orders done quickly. There's the different parts of the image. Yes. Hello from Alabama, Gina. Hello from Ohio. So release compound path, basically, if you're gonna go ahead and trace something. Let me see if I look up. Tell Adriana to give you your aunt's number. And Adi, I'm on live and I don't want to be talking about this.
I did text her. She's not answering.
Okay, we'll do. Good evening from San Luis. Good evening. All right, I'm gonna get this flower here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get in communication with my sister, but obviously, my daughter doesn't have her aunt's number on her phone. Okay, I'm gonna grab this flower. Can y'all see good there? To make rhinestone shirts, I personally don't do nothing with rhinestones. I went to my trace panel and I click select trace area. I'm going to make a box around this flower. Wait till everything turns yellow and I'm going to click on trace, right? Once I trace it, I have all these red outlines here. I'm going to leave it here. I have all these red outlines right there, right? So once I click on it and I go to release compound path, Now everything is one single piece because I released it, right? I've traced it first and I released compound path. So once I click on every piece, now I'm able to color everything. And that is, I released the compound path. And I do have a tutorial on coloring images here on YouTube. So this is the same thing that I'm doing here. So if you're new here, go ahead and feel free to look at that tutorial as well. Here you're going to have to break up that leaf. Actually, if you follow me on Instagram, I just went over this yesterday. But basically, yeah, I released the compound path there. I'm trying to get the background. Right? And let's say I want to, I feel like, yeah, can y'all see that good here on the screen? Let me zoom out a little bit. All right. Let's say I'm gonna show you something first and then I will show you what I mean. So let's say I'm going to add a, can y'all see still? I'm gonna add a pattern to this. Let's say, don't know what to, okay, let's just add that. All right. I'm gonna add that pattern there, right? I'm gonna zoom in. Hey, Miss Deborah. All right, I'm gonna zoom in. Let's say I also want to add a pattern to this petal, right? I want to add it. Now, if you look at the pattern closely, and hopefully y'all can see that. Let me know if y'all can see that. I'm going to add the pattern on all of them. So you see that I added the pattern to all of them, right? But I wish I could. I'm going to learn how to go lives directly from the screen, guys, right? One day from here from YouTube. But if you look at it closely, the pattern doesn't look cohesive, if that makes sense. Like where it stops here, it doesn't start here on this petal. It looks like I just brought in the same pattern on the petals, but it doesn't look like it goes together, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Like right here, you see like the diamonds end here, but then like the pattern starts somewhere else here. Like you want it to look cohesive. Hopefully, y'all understand that. So I'm gonna click on one petal, hold my shift key and click on the rest of the petals, right? And then I'm gonna right click and make them a compound path. And now when you look at the pattern, look how it looks cohesive now because I made them a compound path. Like now they actually all go together. I made the petals go together. So all the petals are combined and now look at the pattern. Like it became one. Like you see that green line now there. And I could undo. So here the petals was individually and I just brought in the pattern, right? I just brought in the pattern to each petal. They didn't look like they was going cohesive, right? So now I'm going to right click and make compound path. And now you see the pattern goes cohesive, right? Okay. Hey, Queen's Living. I'm good, thanks. Hey, Hi, I'm just stopping by to say hello and good night. I'm exhausted. I watched that ass too. Thank you, my love. Good night, good night, good night. Any more questions? Yes, I do. I have business edition. And I have over 70 something videos here on YouTube on how to use Silhouette Studio. And a lot of this stuff that I have done here is very repetitive, like what I'm showing you guys here. So if you don't know nothing about Silhouette Studio, feel free to go ahead and watch my tutorials and you will learn a lot more. I need to turn off one of these lights. One of the lights is giving the screen a glare. Hello, why sometimes I can't put 2 points together? What do you mean about 2 points? Or you can't put two edit points. What do you mean about that? I will have to see like a picture or send me like an image of what you mean. What do you mean about edit points, Miss Tasha? Can you hold down your shift key to begin with and choose all the petals at one time and they be aligned up with the pattern paper instead of having to go back in the second time? Yes, you can. And let me actually go back. And I have to undo. Okay, so yes, I can hold the shift key, add all the patterns, and but if you look at it closely, because it's not a compound path, they don't look like they go together. You gotta make your petals a compound path so they look like they go together. So actually you can click, I'm gonna put in a solid color first. I'll put in blue. I'm going to right click and make them a compound path. And now when I do fill in with a pattern, they look cohesive. You see how that diamond ended there? This checkers, it looks like all goes together. Even these lines, because they are a compound path now. See? So the flower all looks like it goes together. Yes, I learned a lot about silhouette from the videos. Thank you. What's your next question? Got 35 viewers, guys. Come on. Well, my images go black. Do you know why that happens? Like when you're zooming in and out, Just that has happened to me before. I think that's what you mean. I'll just zoom back in or zoom back out and they go back to normal. Usually that happens. It's probably like a little malfunction probably from the software. But if I just zoom in or zoom out, they go right back to normal. It happens to me sometimes too. Love you, babe. You're welcome, Adriana. I have to turn off that main light. It was giving a glare to the laptop. Love you. No more questions. I feel like it's too late. Probably y'all too tired and don't even know what to ask, guys. If you want, we can get off and then wait for next Friday's live. I didn't have nothing to work on today, and I thought like a Q&A would have been perfect. Without y'all watching me work tonight on the Friday night live. And it's probably late for a lot of you guys here. All right, guys. I don't see nothing else. Do y'all want to get off? Can we change the colors on images in Silhouette? Yes. Depends on the image. I just did for the coloring page. You can get a coloring page, trace it like I just did with the flower, and change the color of it. And I have a tutorial on how to change the colors of a coloring page image or customizing the coloring page. I do have a tutorial for that. And if it's like an actual image, like let's say you have a Mickey Mouse and you want to change the shorts of Mickey, you can do the coloring page option or just trace the shorts on the actual Mickey Mouse image, trace it and change the color. Only thing about tracing here in Silhouette, you must trace something that has solid black lines. So when you trace, it really traces the outlines. When you trace, you always need solid black lines so it can trace it good. Nothing else. You're too quiet. Hi, I love your work. I would like to know how to do a print and cut without registration marks. Have you watched my print and cut tutorial? Basically, a print and cut without registration marks. It's like a basic cut. It's not always going to work, to be honest. Print and cut without registration marks is a hit and miss. It's like cross your fingers and hopefully it works. Hey TJ, I was about to get off, girl. No one's asking questions, and I just don't want to keep everyone here on the live, and it's just like quiet and boring. But registration marks, basically, you just set up your paper, put your image there, print it, load it to your mat, and hopefully it prints without registration marks. I did that on my print and cut tutorial. It sometimes works, sometimes it does not work. It's just like a regular cut. I know when we're working, that's when we all have questions, right? Then everybody has like, oh, see, I should have asked this. I don't know what to teach because I feel like I have taught everything here already on YouTube. Well, not everything, but I have taught a lot in Silhouette Studio, but I still see people asking questions and I don't know what to answer or like what to show because it's like I have showed the stuff. I think you have a video on almost everything, so it's hard to ask questions that you haven't covered, right, Sandra? But see, you're an OG. You know, I was hoping there was like new people here, or kind of confused or just beginning, and go cut it on floor. Girl, what? What? Who does that? I have a mess on this table. I don't even want to move from this position. I'm still trying to learn this notebook, and I have a mess, and I already messed up another notebook, and I'm frustrated. I was like, I need to go live, see if I could get off this frustration because the notebook got me irritated. It ain't easy. People be thinking it's easy, and it ain't easy. I'm still trying to figure out these measurements and all that, and I keep messing up. I did this notebook. It's if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm trying to use my cinch and learn how to use the notebook. It looks like good to the person's eye, but it's not good because I messed up the measurements on that actual paper. And I'm like, how do you do that? How did I do that? So now this here is bigger. And then, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the way I squeezed the springs or the spiral thing, it was all messed up. But this is the first notebook that I do. And now I'm working on the second one. But obviously I messed up. So now we're on to the second notebook. And I just gave up. The second one, the cover is already printed though. And I already did the holes for the second one. And this is going to be the back cover of the second one. But I'm still trying to figure out the pages really quick. And I gave up. I have a Cameo Plus and will not cut right at all. And I have been using Cameo for over 8 years. Thank you for your help. What do you mean it does not want to cut right? Like the printing cut doesn't want to cut at all? Printing cut with Silhouette, it's iffy. I feel like you need to talk to her nice. Tell her you love her. Give her kisses. Turn her off. Move the motor back and forth. Make sure your blade is locked correctly. Make sure your blade is cleaned correctly. And make sure you're loading the mat correctly. Make sure you have enough light. And make sure you're loading the paper correctly. I mean, but you should know this stuff. You've been using it for 8 years. And just pray. That's a cute little notebook. I am. It's just frustrating. I gave up. I'm using the mini cinch. It still look good. Thank you. What kind of paper do you use on those covers? I use regular sticker paper. I use sticker paper and I laminated the sticker paper. And then so I covered the chipboard with sticker paper. And I also laminated. Oh, but this is also going inside of the notebook. Because I think I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. So this is going to be the first page to write the name who it belongs to. And then I was trying to do the pages, but obviously I messed up because the back one, I forgot to line up the back right. And then when I seen that, I was like, I give up. I'm getting off this notebook and let me go live. Because obviously I forgot to line it up. It keeps cutting off. It's stressing me out. Yes, I bought a new one because I couldn't get that one to cut right. It's stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Print and cut is very stressful, and sometimes I just prefer to cut by hand. Whatever y'all know me, I love cutting by hand. And when I have a lot to do and it messed up 2 times, I'm not gonna deal with it. I will legit just cut by hand. And a lot of people be like, well, why do I gotta cut by hand if I got these machines? But I don't got that type of time, and I would just grab a pair of scissors and cut out my centerpieces or my orders by hand, and that's it. Okay, thanks. I was thinking it was covered chipboard. They are going to be cute. Yes, you have to remember the margins to alternate. Yeah, I forgot for the back. Yeah, it's sticker paper that I covered, chipboard that I covered with sticker paper. But before I applied the sticker paper, I laminated it with self-laminating sheets. And I just laminated the front of the sticker paper, not the back. Obviously not the back because the back has to get adhered to the chipboard. Once I master it, I will for sure do a tutorial. But Andrina can't do no tutorial because Andrina has been throwing away a whole bunch of paper and supplies and springs and a whole bunch of stuff because she has been messing up. So that's so y'all know that we're all human and we all mess up. Hot chipper I can send to you. Oh, I will love you forever, TJ. Look, print 1, mess up. Print 2, mess up. Print 3, mess up. Print 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, messed up. Y'all think I'll be playing when I mess up? I just don't give up because I gotta master it. Yes, you always cut a lot of beautiful designs. Thank you. And I threw away, I don't even know how many springs I threw away. Thank God I bought a box of 50. Of 50 springs. I bought 50 black, 50 white, and I just keep messing up springs because yeah, we're trying to learn. But hey, that's how we learn. But we gotta get it together because I'm like, we have the cinch and we're not using it. I totally understand. Try and error, try not. Yes, that's how I learn. Because I know a lot of people. It's like, well, I want to give up. I don't want to do it no more. It's just frustrating and da da da. And I'm like, listen, ain't no giving up. We there. I've been having one of the cinch for 2 years now, and then the second one, Jackie got it for me last year. So yeah, it's time to use them, and it's a learning curve. But once I get these measurements down packed, because yeah, look, everything I've been having, look, holes and measurement. Yeah, it's that's what I've been doing. Yeah. I can say honestly, I don't like, it's probably mine. I don't like the cut on it. It's not a clean cut, if that makes sense. It's not a clean cut. I don't know, not on mine. It's not giving a clean cut. It's worth it. Yes, it's trial and error, and then you gotta learn. And then when I do another size, oh my god, I know it's gonna be another trial and error. I had to learn for another size. Right now, this one is going to be 4.25 by 6.5. That's the measurements I wanted. So I'm trying to figure out and where to punch and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna get it together. Hopefully in like 2 weeks, I got it together and we got a notebook done, you know. I went to sleep at 8 in the morning this morning, figuring the other one that I messed up, and then I gave up at 8 in the morning. I was like, I'm going to sleep. I told TJ I'm staying up until I figure this out. 8 in the morning, guys. Still messed up. It is what it is. All right, my ladies. I don't know what to teach you guys. I honestly don't know. I'm running out of ideas. I feel like I have taught y'all so much. If y'all know, like I said, any silhouette users that want to learn something, tell them to come on over before we get off. I don't know. I don't know what else. Also, when y'all do notebooks, I can't say this on this live. When y'all do notebooks, make sure y'all leave a space here. This is the back. A space here because it's gonna punch. So you don't want your design all the way here. So you need to give yourself a 0.5 on the sides that it's going to punch. You don't want to have nothing written like basically I didn't know that. And then when I did this one, as you can see, when I punched it, it was my rectangle. I'm like, oh yeah, see, it's a learning curve. I have to make that smaller so it didn't punch it. So you need a 0.5 with nothing there. All right, I could tell y'all that for now. You don't have any orders to work on. I do, but my daughter hasn't cut it yet. She's starting to cut my next order tomorrow. So I don't even have that order cut yet. So I can't work on that order. She has to cut it tomorrow. I would scan one of the original covers and cut it with the silhouette. I had done that, yes. Well, I don't have an original cover, if that makes sense. I don't have a cover. I'm making the cover. So I don't have an actual notebook made. I made it. And I want to like do different sizes. I want to do mini ones. My vision was to learn it so I can offer them as party favors. You know me, I'm always thinking about different ideas. So I want to offer them different styles. I have many ideas in mind, just don't want to say it all out there because a tutorial will come when I learn it. But I have different ideas. I want to have mini, small. I want to have like different sizes depending on the theme of the party. If it's a bridal shower, it could be like a wedding book. I'm giving too much information. But yeah. What's the plaid pattern on the notebook? Is it from Creative Fabrica? Yes, it is. It sure is. Creative Fabrica, it's my go-to. Look up black, white, and gold paper patterns or digital paper. Black, white, gold, digital paper. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm a member with them, so I could just go in there and get a whole bunch of free stuff. It's not free, we pay monthly, but I get it from there. Oh, sorry, I got one from the dollar store and took it apart. I love Creative Fabrica. It's worth it. Yes, Creative Fabrica, you can find so much stuff. So much stuff. It's well worth it. And thanks TJ for that, because if it wasn't because of her, I would not. But I'm addicted to them. I go in there for everything, and I just be putting everything on I download everything. Literally, I download everything I see. I could spend a whole day there and just downloading stuff. And if you want to do planners, they also have planner stuff in there too. Because I was in there looking at planner pages and all that. Like, actually, that to-do list that I printed is actually from there. I just added the words to-do list and I added that image. But those lines and the rectangles and all that is actually from Creative Fabrica. And where's the other thing? Yes, it's ours. This part here was also from Creative Fabrica. I mean, we could do it ourselves, but sometimes we're lazy and I don't want to design. I just went and grabbed it from Creative Fabrica. Hours and hours on my day off. Yes. Do you recommend having an external hard drive to save all your stuff that you download? Yes, yes, yes. Actually, here connected to, I have right now a USB connected to my laptop. Can y'all see that? So anything I download is in here. It goes straight into my little USB drive. I was paying $16.99 for years and then got the $4.99 recently. Yes, 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 yes. TJ put a post in the group that was well worth it. I actually unsubscribed and subscribed through TJ so I could just pay the $10. I got it at $9.99 now because I was paying $19. And then when TJ posted it, I deleted my membership, went through TJ stuff, and paid the $9.99. Girl, be quiet. You're welcome, though. I was like, I need to save $9. Well, more than $9 because I pay, I paid 10 or 9 now. I think I paid $9.90. I don't even know. I don't even know. It's either 10 or 9 I pay now. I don't know. I know I was paying 19, but I unsubscribed and subscribed through TJ when they had that deal. Guys, I pay for stuff and don't judge me. I pay for stuff and then I don't even remember how much I pay. And when I just be looking like, what am I paying now? And I'm like, oh yeah, I was subscribed to that. I forgot. It's horrible. All right, ladies, come on. What's the questions? I don't even know what to teach. I got the same to-do list from Creative Fabrica and I added my logo on the pages. Yes, girl. Have you been using your cinch? You got the big one, right? I think I'm still paying $19.99, but I forgot to use it. Oh, Miss Deborah, you're missing out. They have so much stuff. And they give free stuff all the time. Do something with digital paper to pass the time. Ay, ¿qué vamos a hacer? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what can we do? Like, what can we do? Give me an idea. Like, this is what happens when we teach everything, and then I have a mess. I was not prepared for this. Start thinking about what we can do, and then let me move all this mess to the side, because this is not what we're gonna do. We need these views, and we need to get to 100K. I was gonna get off, but then I'm thinking like we need these views. I have a more difficult time tracing a colored item than a coloring page book. Yeah, I only trace coloring pages. Yes. Um, I just need to take the time to download some stuff. Yes, it's addicting. Can you show how to curve text? Yes, I can. I'm about to use it for my to-do list notebook. Yes, I have the big one. And this is your, have you used it before, Kalima? Like, this is not your first time? Because it's not easy the first time around. That's so y'all could know it's not easy. All right, I'm still thinking about what we're gonna do. Can you show? I am. Hey, Arsenia, my love. Show something to do with downloading patterns or something. Where's the people from the group too? Like, they're all gone. Like, they're ideal. If y'all see this mess, y'all will not believe this is Andrina behind the scenes, because this is a hot mess. Oh, let me show y'all this tool. I got this from Amazon. Y'all see it when I do the notebook tutorial, because I'm going to do a tutorial like I'm a whole pro. I got this tool, and this tool is when, so when we're going to wrap the sticker paper, I put this here, and then I mirror cut the sticker paper so it can wrap around the chipboard. Hopefully that makes sense. I use it once for 8x11 notebook. I'll post a pic in the group. Okay, yes. Post. I'm moving all the mess so we can look kind of professional. For the mini cinch, you can only use 0.625 wires or 5/8, and I got these from Amazon, the 5/8. I did not know that, and thank God I looked at a tutorial, because you can't use any size like the big ones. You can only use a 5/8 or the 0.625 or 0.675, something like that, but the 5/8, yeah. How y'all thinking? What we're gonna do? What we're gonna work on, or what we're gonna create on this live? Where's my pink bin? Hey, I'm late to the party. Hi, thank you for the live. You're welcome, my love. Share this hot mess live today, because we're actually not doing anything. We're just chit-chatting and answering questions. Share. Don't forget to yes, please give this live a thumbs up. Our goal is to reach 100K. This is like my first time being live that I don't know what to do. And I came on live because we have a goal, to be honest. Like, we need to get it together. Everything is content. So we're just like all over the place. These, I recently just got it from Amazon. Look how pretty they are. I use them for the order. Let me take them out. The order that I finished yesterday. So pretty. I think it came 50 in a pack from Amazon. Came 50. They're so pretty.
Oh,
Nothing to unbox. Nah. I was bored and I was like, let me check to see if I am here, but with nothing to do. Sad. Just sad. What's the best glitter cardstock? Glitter. I personally like vibrant glitter. I don't like the dual glitter. And let me take out my glitters and let me put y'all right here. I'll put her right here. Let me take this out the way. I don't have a cinch, but I have a believable binding machine that punches the holes and you use plastic combs to bind the book. It's an old machine, but still. Yes, I have one of those too, Miss Deborah. I have one of those too. And I also need to open it to use it. Let me show you the glitters that I like to use. Let's turn this light on. I need to change the title of this video because it ain't no Q&A. This is just a come chat with me, I guess. I like this. This is the brand. I like thick and vibrant glitters. I need to put the iPad over here because I can't even read that far. What are you putting them on? The little charms that I just showed you guys? I'll put it on that. I never know there was such thing as a mini cinch. Oh, so cute. Yes, Jackie got it for me last year. Ain't she cute? All right, I'm going to show you a different glitter. This is what I don't like. Can you see? I don't know if y'all can capture that on the live. And I just noticed that I'm actually on portrait mode on this live. Do y'all want me to come back on landscape or y'all don't mind? But you see, this is dual. I still use it because I still paid for it. But it's not like this. Like you can actually feel and touch the glitter. And then this was like, because it was on sale, they were like $5 and I grabbed a whole bunch, but it's not giving, but I still use it. I went to Hobby Lobby again today. Their paper is 50% off, but they have some real cute pictures in the home decor that are, oh, Miss Deborah, don't tell me that. Hobby Lobby is going to be bad for me. Now, even though I am a true Cricut hater, y'all want me to come back? Even though I'm a true Cricut hater, I love Cricut cardstock. No, I love Cricut metallic cardstock and their glitter cardstock. Like, it's giving. Look at their glitter. and they're metallic. Yes, it's from Joann's, but they no longer have it at the store, so you had to buy it online on Amazon. And the pack is like $30, I think, 30 or $25. But yeah, see that Cricut brand? Yes, it's giving. I love, love, love the Cricut glitter and the Cricut metallic. The Cricut metallic is very thick. I love it. Now their 65-pound cardstock. No, I don't like it. You can also go into the store, Michael's and Joann's, and you could pick like the loose single glitters too. Um, yes, I have Cricut glitter and they're nice. Yes, and they're metallic as well. Their metallic is gorgeous. Let me get some metallic from Cricut. If you're new here, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Angina's trying to get to 100K. This is Cricut metallic, and it's like, I don't know. Can you hear that? It's thick. This is Cricut metallic. It is gorgeous. I love their rose gold one. They're red, they're blue, they're green. It comes in a variety pack, and I love, love it. It's very thick. Yes. The glitter paper you like, is it from Amazon? I show the brand is either of the brands that I like. I get those mats you have. I love them so much better than what I had. Yes, the Nikapa mats for silhouette Nikapa. I've been shopping Hobby Lobby for years and they are everything. I just recently got one near me and oh my god. Miss Deborah, the Nikapa mats and E-Craft. I like them both. We should take it back old school and do something by hand. When is your glue restocking? Child, don't be asking me about the glue. I do not know. Hopefully, Andre starts filling up some soon. Hopefully, that child does. Yes, Nikapa and E-Craft. This is another brand that I've been trying out. TJ, can we change the live name while we're still on live? Can we do that? Because this is not on silhouette thing no more. On the Hershey purchase, do you print your designs out on cardstock too? Yes, ma'am. I like to use Koala 11 by 17 photo matte paper, but guess what, guys? They don't have it no more. So I'm like going through withdrawal. I still got like 2 packs left, but once those 2 are done, they no longer have it. All right, TJ, let me go change this name of this live. So I've been trying out new ones, but yes, I print on 11 by 17 cardstock, 12 by 18, and 13 by 19. But I love the Koala photo matte 11 by 17, and they don't have it. So it's I don't even know why they don't have it no more, but it is what it is. But I know you can for sure after that. Okay, yes, Arsenia, yes, girl, I'm not lying. Yes, they do not. Like if you go on Amazon right now and you search it up, they don't have it no more. It's been over a month now, and I've been going through it. No lie, because it's like, what am I gonna do now? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I only got like, I think 2 packs left. And I honestly don't even want to use them. That's how bad it is. I don't want to use them. Because I love I love how it looks and I love how it feels. Yes, I can. Late night Q&A, basically. Let me take the silhouette part. Because y'all made this live not even a Q&A no more. All right, we switched the name up so people don't come in here and look for this video like it's a Q&A. Should be name anything goes Q&A. Right. Is glossy cardstock? No, I personally don't do a lot of glossy stuff. Barely glossy. I like my photo matte. Oh my god, I was just talking about it when I was demonstrating. Yes, you was. And I was like, wait until she finds out that they don't have it no more. Go ahead and check. Go ahead on Amazon and check. I'm like, wait until she finds out they don't have it no more. Because I've been going through withdraw. They don't got it no more. They don't have it. I'm like, who does that? Who does that? What can we do? I'm trying to figure it out. What can we do? Trying to look around and see what can we do. What can we do? No, I'm about to figure. You think I'm playing? They don't have it no more. I even went directly to their website and I'm like, what is you doing? Like, where? Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was just like out of stock, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna bring it back. No, child. No. 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 Mm-mm. Thank you, TJ, for catching on. Oh my God, I was just asking. Yes. Oh no, I'm about to freak out. Why are they trying to stress me while I'm pregnant? Don't stress it out. Don't stress. Who? What is Kev talking about? All I heard was cheese. I didn't even get to read it, girl. You fast. No, they don't have it. And then I bought regular 11 by 17 cardstock, but it doesn't compare. And there's nothing like that photo map paper. They got um satin something. Let me look up the name. Hold on. I tried this one. But it's not giving like, oh, the Beauty and the Beast order, I printed out with this one. But it's not giving like the paper I like. What about demonstrating different print settings and silhouette? Different print settings, like it wasn't even important. Good. Print settings, like how to print. Um, I'm trying to think of the top of my head. What can we do? What can we do? Something good. Something that people be like, yo, did y'all watch Angina's live? If y'all wasn't there, y'all missed it. I'm just going to crawl up in a ball and cry. Did you check Amazon? Then photo. Let me look up the brand that we're stressing about so y'all can see what me and Arsenio are stressing about. Hold on. Let me show you that they're still brand new because I don't want to touch them. This baby right here is gold. This baby right here is gold and they don't have it. Yo, TJ, for real? My bad, guys. Hold on. I use PP heat transfer paper. You like it? I finally used your glue today and I love it. Thank you, my love. So this paper right here, yo, I'm laughing at what TJ said. This paper right here is gold. I got 2 packs, brand new. I don't even want to open it because they no longer have it. I don't know what to do. I love that it's forgiving and able to be precision and doesn't dry too fast and holds well. Yes. Thank you, Isenia. Thank you for my glue reviews, guys. I love y'all. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Vamos I was gonna do a tutorial on the live, but that's not it. I like to do tutorials just by itself. So I'm trying to think. Yo, people be tripping. It's okay, it's not bright enough. I need to play with my print settings. I don't the only brand that I like is Jet Pro Soft Stretch, and for my light shirts, and Nina 3G Opaque for my dark shirts. That brand you showed, I don't like nothing they have. Oh, baby. But if you try this, well, you can't try no more. But this paper, it's gold. Gold. Like all my prior orders that I was printing was on that paper, and it's wonderful. Hey, Miss Coretta. Hold on, because my son's here. I'm on live. I'm on live. TJ, text me an idea. How long we've been here? An hour doing nothing. Wow, this live is short. Not gonna get views. We have been doing absolutely nothing. An hour? How did an hour already go by? This ain't it. Who does this? An hour? We legit been an hour. It's about to be 11 o'clock too. Who does this? For this live, that it doesn't have to do nothing with tutorial, just specifically for this live, but not for a tutorial. Like nothing that I'm gonna do a tutorial of, if that makes sense. They see you just dropping stuff. It's been a good hour. This is my worst live, I think. Woo! I'm trying to think. That photo paper can be found on eBay, I think. Can it? Arsenio, did you check eBay? Don't let me know that, cause I definitely need it. Is it on eBay? For real? I found that a lot of people don't like PPD, but I had to use it since I bought it. I meant the PPD I don't like. Oh, PPD. I used the PPD. And then don't get me lying, because I think I even bought PPD once. Iron on paper, and I didn't like it either. Let me check if that was it. Yes. I did buy a pack one time, and this right here, I did not like. I need to start giving away the stuff that I'm really never gonna use. Look, this is so. I don't like to talk about brands, but this was not it. I did not like it. And it's because my paper was out of stock and it was taking too long to arrive to me. And I needed to do a shirt, and no. This is what you use, Buff? I don't like it. Not it. I did not like this. It was not giving like the paper that I like. What smell like that? Wow. Wow. Wow.
You got that so earlier, like,
Who locked the fridge? You can't come over here. Y'all still there? Guys, talk to me. What y'all want Andreina to show you? No, I did not call Prince, and you can't be seen on YouTube. You want to be seen everywhere. Go, bye. Go over there.
Prince, Kurt.
Go.
Prince, come here. Here.
Did you close your laptop? No, it's still open. It's there. It's there. What are we gonna show them? Cause you can go back to silhouette. Let's go back, cause we don't even know what we're doing. Let's go back to silhouette. It's there. It's open. It's completely open. With what to show, I don't know. Print settings. I only use one print setting. I only use one print setting. I go to my printer icon. I click on print. I click on my EcoTank 6600. I click on preferences. I print from my paper tray. I click on premium presentation paper matte. And sometimes on standard, sometimes on high. It depends on my mood. And that is my print settings. That is the only thing I use. I don't use much for everything. What's a glue gun? I love this glue gun, but it gets really hot. The brand is Galaxia. It goes up to 400 degrees, guys. So be very, very, very careful how hot it gets. And then I've been using this Sherbonder one that is like, oops, sorry, like thin. I've been using that. For my cut settings, I also leave it on regular. I only cut cardstock, so I leave it on blade of 6 or 7, force of right here. So I put my blade on 6 or 7, depending, and then my force, I always bring it up to a 26, and then my speed of 4 or 6, and then 2 passes because I always cut on thick cardstock. So I just put it on 2, and that's it. That's my settings. I don't change it. Call out Ultra Premium Luster photo paper. I can't say I did because I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. I found that photo paper on Amazon. Just know, but it won't let me post the link. Sorry. Okay. Gina, when you find a new matte photo paper, please let me know. I am Marcenia, because girl, I posted something in the group about the koala paper. All right, love. Thank you. Did y'all find the 11 by 17? Is that what y'all posting? Is that what y'all posting? That y'all found the 11 by 17? Because I've been asking ask CJ. It's been a month. And look, that's how much I look for it. That it's satin. That's not what I want. That's you. I don't want that. It's ultra premium photo paper. That's not what I want. I'm going to need a one-on-one with you because I need help with print and cut. I can't understand how to do it for the life of me. You want me to do a quick print and cut here while we're on live? I don't want that. I want the 11 by 17 photo matte. 66 pounds koala. They no longer have it. It's like, I think did I use this and I returned it? I can't remember. I don't know. But this is like glossy and I like my photo matte. And this is satin. No, it's not it. I'm gonna cry because they legit like just got rid of it for no reason. For no reason. Found a 35-pound one. No, yes, please don't forget. Okay, let me do a print and cut. We're going to bring an image. Why am I? Let's exit this out. File, merge, and let's cut this buddy out.
I just said that. These are okay. Tobias is. Those are them odd. I don't know what you're talking about. You like odd.
Why are you acting up? Because we're on live.
What is that? What is wrong?
I'm actually gonna cut him on 8x11. So change your media size to 8x11. Turn on your registration marks. The thickness, I bring it all the way up. And I'm going to put the print bleed on. Because you don't have nothing else better than to do today, right? Right. Thank you, TJ. They coming out the woods today. Yes, Miss Kaylani, yes, and I have a tutorial on that. You want me to repeat everything again? I'll turn everything off. All right, so my paper size, I'm going to print on 8x11 just for this video. So I'll put my media size on 8x11. Then I'm going to turn on my registration marks. Turn it on. Where it says thickness is usually in the middle. So I'm going to bring my thickness all the way up. And I turned on the print bleed, right? I'm going to go get the image, file, merge. I'm going to just grab this, whatever he is, gnome bunny, whatever.
Zanaya does that too. She gets her phone. Well, I don't know anymore, but I know back in when we used to or whatever, yeah, her phone was like every day at 11. I swear.
I'm going to go to my printer icon. I'm going to click on the printer that I print from. Eco Tank 16600, my preference, paper tray, because I like to print from the back. Document size 8x11. I like to print from premium presentation paper matte. I'm gonna leave it on standard. Click on K and send to print. Let me load the paper. How come you increase the print bleed all the way up? No, I did not increase the print bleed. I did not increase the print bleed. I increased the thickness of my, what's this, on my registration marks. And I showed that in the tutorial. I did not increase my print bleed. I left it right there on 0.5, 0.05. Right here, when you turn on your registration marks, it says length and thickness. The thickness of my registration marks are brought it all the way up. And I said that in the tutorial. The thickness all the way up. And that's the thickness of these black lines of your registration marks. I can't play with it right now because it's printing. Let me open a new document. So if I turn it on, so you see right now it's so thin. So if you put it thinner, I don't like that. I want them to be very visible and for the machine to be able to read it. So let me zoom in. I'm gonna go up on my thickness and look, they get way darker. Can y'all see the difference? This is thin, and I'm gonna bring up the thickness. I need them to be visible so the machine can read it. I don't always use print bleed. Why are you saying error printing? Wait, guys, because now my printer acting up on the live. So we gotta wait till it prints. Do you print the bleed if you have words on your image? Also, I rarely do print bleed, to be honest. It's just on my mood. I barely use it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Wow, the screen is displayed. All right, hurry up. Stop acting up. Did I change? Oh, that's why. My Wi-Fi disconnected and you're playing games. What is print bleed for? Are you new here, my love? Miss Sweet Treat? Print bleed just puts like an outside layer on your image. I have a full tutorial speaking about print and cut here in Silhouette, here on YouTube about Silhouette Studio. It depends if you want to turn on print bleed, but just in case the machine messes up the cut, it would if it like goes outside of the image, you gotta print bleed. So basically like it has like a extra outline on your image, and if the machine kind of like cuts it off, it's not gonna be white left on your image because it's cutting around. It's gonna be cutting into the print bleed. If that makes any sense, what I said. But I showed the print bleed on the tutorial. Like I cut with the print bleed and I cut without the print bleed. And I'm actually cutting this one with the print bleed, so you're gonna be able to see it whenever it decides to print and cut it. I'm going to try again tomorrow. Okay. All right, it's gonna print now, hopefully. And actually, you can, okay, so this is how the image originally looks. Look closely around the image. When I go print, look at the print bleed around it. Can you see that extra stuff around the image? That's a print bleed. It has that extra stuff around it. So if the machine wants to cut off a little bit, you're not going to have white on the image, because if it cuts off just slightly, it's going to be in there. We're not actually working on anything. We are just answering questions tonight, and this has just been everywhere live, to be honest. Right now we're doing a print and cut. Oh no, you're acting up today. Listen, we're not gonna be able to. Is it because it keeps disconnecting? Hold on, guys. What is your problem today? Like, you was just printing. Hello, and welcome. JC, that seafood smells good. It's printing now. Let's bring you over here. that spicy?
It's like, I think it's mild or hot. I don't know which one.
And I was just telling about today that I wanted some seafood, and here you go.
I had it like, I bought it at like 2, and I kept it in the fridge.
My son gets paid and he just wants to eat seafood, you know? He bougie. Go. He gave me a shrimp. Oh my god. Alright. If y'all look closely, look at the print bleed. The actual image is the black outline. That's the print bleed there. I do not like pizza, TJ. Is that weird for me? Always line up your paper correctly on your mat. The image is also on the back because remember we messed up the print and then I just turn the paper around and use the same paper. We're not going to be wasting no paper. Make sure you're, yes, weird, very weird. Okay, let me pay attention. You know this by now. Number one things, make sure your blade is completely locked. You can turn off and move your motors. Turn on, blade completely locked. So put the paper inside the black border, not on it. What do you mean on the black border? It has to be exactly on your mat. So that's the line of the mat. Has to be exactly on your mat. You have lines on your machine, line it up. Press load. And hopefully it works. Because if it's showing out on the live, like it's showing out. All right, it's connecting. Wait, it connects. Because I had it on Bluetooth, so it has to connect. We just turned it on. That was spicy, Juan. Alright. Gotta hold on, guys. It's still connecting. I should have turned it on before it came on the live, but hey. And all these steps, guys, I showed it in the tutorial. As you can see, I also have a light above my machine. I think my issue was also that I was putting the mat directly on the line of the machine and not put it right. Yeah, it's right here on the line. The settings that I use is blade of 6, force of 26, speed of 6, 2 passes, and this is a 100-pound cardstock. And that's it. It's done. I think it's done. No, it's not. Sorry. I did 2 passes because it is 100 pounds. All right, I'm gonna move y'all right here. We're just going to unload. Can y'all see? The print bleed was left behind. If by any chance the machine kind of slightly moved over, it would have cut into the print bleed, but your image would have been left with no white, versus if I would have cut without a print bleed and it would kind of miss a little bit, then your image was going to be left with white. Hopefully that made sense. And then there goes your image. He cute or whatever. I thought the live pause. Yep, that's a print and cut. There you go, guys. Also, let's say, I don't know if y'all know this, but this is just, I'm trying to think about something so we can kill some time here on YouTube now because we need these views. Little P, you can't be on the table. I keep telling you that. And you can't be seen on these YouTube streets. Hello, sir. Bájate. Bájate. Thank you. Now, this is just random now because we don't know what else to do. Oh, I need my iPad. So cute. Thanks. You're welcome. Going to try tomorrow. Already changed my settings to match what you said. All right. Nice print and cut. All right. This is extra. Let's say we are designing something. I don't know what you're going to design, but let's say we're designing something, right? Can you see there good? Let me turn off the light here. I don't do you guys know that Silhouette Studio also has layers? Do y'all know? If y'all know this, then I don't have to show you guys. I have to turn my light on the roof because it was giving my laptop a glare. Do y'all know here my Silhouette users, because y'all don't have no questions at all. Did y'all know that also Silhouette Studio has layers? What do I mean by layers? Like, Photoshop has layers and stuff like that. Silhouette Studio also has that. Can you show how to trace a colored item instead of a black and white coloring page for a paper piecing? I personally don't do that, Miss Devi. I don't think I have ever traced a color image to paper piece it. Do you mean like a paper, like what do you mean, like, hold on, let me read that. Can you show how to trace a colored image instead of a black and white coloring page for, because you want to cut it bigger or something like that? You're trying to make a bigger centerpiece or a big character and you want to cut it up in pieces. If you want to cut it up in pieces because you need a large image, you don't have to trace it. You have to use the knife tool to cut up your image. Do you ever have to calibrate your machine? No, and I don't even know what's calibrating, to be honest. Y'all might be like, Anina, what the heck are you on live for if you don't know none of these questions? I personally have never had to calibrate it. I personally just move my motor back and forth when my machines are acting up. So I turn off my machine, move my motor from left to right, left to right, left to right, and then turn it back on. Like a Mickey Mouse that is already red, etc. Instead of a Mickey Mouse coloring book page to trace and make a paper. because you want to do like a layered, like something like basically like something like this, and you want to layer it basically. Is that what like is that the question? And then you just want to break it apart so you can piece it together. You will have to do a lot of tracing, and I personally, and a lot of people do all that stuff, but that's a lot of work, and I don't like doing a lot of work. But you will have to trace, and that's a lot of tracing. Like you will have to basically even use shapes. I don't know if y'all can see this here, but let me color that black. And I have done it here and there, but and then you bring the transparency down just a bit. Um, say I was making a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse paper piecing, for, and then
I got eight, no, food, eight was crap. Yeah. I can't come to the, I'm gonna try here.
damn, I just messed up.
Wait, who's going?
With like all the triangles. See, just send me a picture. Yeah, I moved the blades where it is back and forth, and that's it. Let me show you about the layers. I'm getting all confused, but that would be like a piece there, and then you have to keep on tracing, and then you're breaking this image apart, blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me look at this picture that TJ's. Oh, girl, no. That's a whole 3D thingy? No, I have never done that. But she's saying like because a color item does not have. Why did I delete the bunny? Because I was gonna show you about the layers.
Remember when she kept trying to text you, told me to go to the festival and stuff?
Let me go get. Let me.
She was snappy to go to the African festival.
Let me see if I know what I think she's talking about.
You probably don't remember
I
because
wish I
you
could
weren't
be
there.
sending me pictures through here, and then I could see more of what you're talking about. I think she's talking about like you know how we trace. I think that's what she means. Hold on. Trying to go get a Mickey.
Oh, I told you she was like that. She was so wait, so the whole game going was right.
Yeah, that's what I have Mickey's here. So let's see. Oh, you want to act up today. You wasn't even acting up, and I was using you all day, and now you want to act brand new. Like, what's up with you? You don't even act like this. I just showed it when I did the print and cut. I just turned off my machine. The machine is off. I move this back and forth. Turn my machine back on. That's what I do. Say if I saw someone's Mickey paper piecing on Pinterest, I like it and wanted to copy and make my own paper piecing from the verse. Um, Say if I saw someone's Mickey paper piecing. But what do you mean about like a paper piecing? Like what exactly are they doing? Like a cake topper? They doing why would they be paper piecing? Like that's where I'm trying to get not so confused. Like why would they be paper piecing this unless it's for like a SVG, meaning like for a shirt and you want to layer vinyl or you want to layer cardstock. If you want to, because if you're layering cardstock, if you're not printing this, then I think my best bet is to go with a coloring page. If I'm trying to make sense, sorry guys, I'm probably confused, but if I was cutting it out of cardstock, I would not use this image. If that makes sense, I would just use a coloring page because I'm not printing this, so I wouldn't even waste my time tracing this. But to even trace this will be hard. Like I said, especially in silhouette, it will be hard because the lines are not dark. And then you will have to manually, that's why I don't do a lot of stuff like this because to me it's just too much work. You will have to, when they don't have, okay, before I go into a lot of details, like if I go to select trace area and now go here to trace this, it's picking up the dark areas, but then you're gonna have to go up on your threshold, and now I gotta go down more, and whatever's not grabbing, as you can see, because his face don't even have a black a lot of black there. I use Mickey as an example because there's tons of SVGs of him out there, right? But as you can see, Mickey don't have that much of black here. So we're going to have to create some, I'm going to exit that out. You were going to have to, I'm going to go grab a circle and I'm going to create a circle of black. Because like I said, silhouette likes to trace black areas. So I push that circle to the back and I'm going to fix it behind that area there. So when it goes to trace, it's tracing his face. You see? Now I have that black area there. This is just an example because I'm not sure doing all this. I went back to select trace area, select there, and now you see it's tracing that cheek that it wasn't going to trace because I put something black near it. I'm going to go up my threshold to keep on tracing Mickey. Go up a little bit. It's not going to trace this part of his face there either. So you're going to have to put something black there as well. His gloves as well. You can either put something black or you can manually go with your pen tool. As you can see, his glove is not dark at all. You're going to have to grab your pen tool, your pen, and click on the curve one. And then this is my pen. And then I am going to, you're going to have to, you're acting up. Let me just do the line. I grabbed the line instead of the pen tool. And I don't even know why I went this way, but let me undo. I'm gonna go there. And I'm trying to do this fast. I'm going around Mickey's glove. I'm going to double click to end it. Click on that line that we just did. Go to my outline color and go up and put it black. That was horrible lining, but you know what I mean. You can double click it and fix the edit points. Double click.
Oh, this was you?
All right, so now when you go trace, because of that black line there, see, it's grabbing it now because there's something black there. And then, you know, you go ahead and do the same thing until you could be able to trace everything. That's too much. You need more black here as well because it's not for sure getting his feet. I'm just going to go ahead and trace, but we're still missing his leg here. But I'm going to color this black really quick. And that's what we have traced so far. But you know, you need to close this up right here. When you traced it, you need to close that up. You also had to close up his feet. When you trace, then you release compound path. Because if I go ahead and release compound path, now all his shapes are separated, his buttons. But you see, not much was traced because then you're going to have to go back in. Let me delete this because there's too much going on in this right here. You're going to have to go back in and just trace his shorts because actually his shorts was not traced. We're going to have to see if it kind of just, and then I'm going to go down. His shorts start there and here and here. And let's see. Go up a little bit more. And a little bit more. What command we're using to trace with beside the pen tool? The line tool. Wait, how did you get the black Mickey? What did you click on? Wait, do I gotta repeat myself? Hold on, let me start all over because I think probably I went too fast. All right, this is the actual Mickey. This is Mickey. I click select trace area. I put a box around Mickey, right? Now, as you can see, Mickey's not getting traced here, here, there, because he's too light. I'm going to go up on my threshold. Threshold is right here. I'm going to go up on my threshold as far up as I can go before the image starts looking bad. I'm going to keep going up and a little bit up. But again, this is something I will not do. This is, I wouldn't do all this. I'm just going to click on trace right now. I'm going to click on trace and I'm going to move it to the side. As you can, and all I did was click on Mickey, go to my paint fill where you color, and I just color it black. That's all I did. So you're able to see it here. But again, he was not fully traced, as you can see here, because his original image is not dark enough. You have to put something dark here. And you can use shapes to go behind it, or you can use your line tool, which is right here on the side, your lines. You can use the curve one, and you're going to zoom in. You can zoom in, and you're going to go, and when you have your line, then you're going to go around, click, 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 click. This will just be a lot of work. To be honest, if you have an iPad and you want to just trace an image, use Procreate. Because in Silhouette, listen, after I've been learning Procreate, it's a game changer. I'm going to double click once I'm at the end. And then now I'm going to click on that line. I'm going to go back to my line tool here, go up on the thickness, and I'm going to color it black. And I'm going to actually go down. That's too thick. There. So now when you go trace, there's something actually there that's able to trace. You're going to have to do that all around. You're also able to go around all of his pants with a black line So then, and around here, so then it'll trace it as well. So you're going to have to go around with a black line. Trace, like draw, like that. So if I go grab the line again, and I go around his pants, around, click. I just feel like this is too much work. And trust me, there's people that do this. Trust and believe. I have done it depending on what cake topper I'm doing, and I need a specific shape or I need a part of their body. I will do this, but it's not often. I'm just going around. What do you mean you change him black to the color? Because you trace them. I think you're getting confused. No matter what, how you trace, either from a color image or a coloring page, you're still tracing. So once you're tracing something, you're able to change the color. You're tracing something. So it's not even the image no more. And I'm still going around these pants. So let's say I was doing a cake topper and I want his pants to stand out more. I want his pants to be more 3D. I would do this right here, but with my knife tool and cut his pants out. And maybe I should show you guys that. And now I can have his pants more 3D than the actual image. And I'm still going around here because this is just to trace. I'm still going around. The black one will do an auto trace much. The black one you're just tracing, and I have a tutorial, and I will show you guys really quick. Hold on, because we're still tracing here. I feel like this is what I'm saying. Like this is just too much work. Trace, and we're here at the end. And now I need to click back on that line that we just created. And I'm on my line style. I'm gonna go up, and then I'm gonna color it the color black. Yeah, probably can't see it, so let me go up more. So now there's an outline there. And now when I go back to my trace tool and make a box around Mickey, I'm going to go down on my threshold, because remember, we still have this image. So now we have to try to trace all the stuff that we didn't trace from here to go over here to Mickey. Like you see the pants wasn't traced good here, so now we need his pants. So I'm gonna go down on the threshold here because I just basically want to get his pants. Oops, a little bit more up. Excuse me. Up. That's connecting, but we can do a trace. And then we move it, you'll see that you was left with that was part of his pants there. And then you're gonna have to go ahead and trace his his buttons and all that extra stuff. It's a lot of work. You're gonna have to go ahead and trace his gloves, his shoes. Right here, let me color this so y'all can be able to see it. Right here you can release compound path, because all you need is this piece from his pants. Basically this piece, that was that piece there. That was his pants, right? And now you had to create the buttons as well. Now you have to go ahead and trace his buttons and all that extra stuff. But that's here or there. That's just a lot. Grabbing a coloring image, it's way easier. Like if I go get a pump. Oh, I was trying to show you something. So let me undo. I'm trying to go ahead of myself. Let's say I want to create a cake topper and I want, let's say his pants, or if he had a ball or something. Let me go get another Mickey image so I could do it better. File, merge, and let's say this one. All right. Let's say I'm doing a cake topper and I want the pumpkin. I wanted to see you because I thought you made a lot of items. No, I do not trace anything. No, I do not. All my images are printed. I would not trace this for anything. I would just print this and that's it. No, ma'am, I'm not piecing all this. But let's just say I'm making a cake topper. And like I said, right now it's very popular, the whole 3D thing. And now you can see why I asked for a colored item. They are almost impossible. Lots. Yeah, no, I will not do that. Let's say, like I said, I'm doing a cake topper, cupcake topper, centerpiece. I'm doing whatever item I'm doing. Let's say a gable box, a chocolate box, or whatever. And I'm layering Mickey. So right, so I could duplicate Mickey, and I will put foam dot here and duplicate Mickey on top, and Mickey will be 3D. Right, so it's layers on top of layers. But let's say I want his pumpkin to be another layer of 3D, right? I will duplicate Mickey, right? Because now I still got two layers here that I'm gonna foam dot this, and this is gonna be 3D. Now I want the pumpkin to be 3D as well, more 3D, right? I'm gonna zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go get the knife tool right here. And I'm going to click up here where it says straight. I'm going to click where it says poly. And then where it says auto apply, I will unselect auto apply. See, I have a SVG file of that Vampire Mickey. He's about 59 pieces and layer one. No, ma'am. I mean, I love me some cardstock, but no, ma'am. So I'm going to zoom in. And then I'm gonna zoom in. I'm blind, guys. Excuse me. So I have my knife tool right here, and I will just start clicking. You gotta start from the outside of the image and go really I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can because I don't want this to be long. This is the knife tool. I'm cutting. You have to do it more better than what I'm doing now, but this is just for the video. Once you're out, double click. Once you double click, click on apply, and this was cut. I don't know if y'all can see that line there, but it's still not detached because it's still attached to the image. Now we need to detach from here. Again, grab the knife tool, make sure auto apply is unselected. I'm going to zoom in. I need to cut it. So I'm going to start from outside the image and go outside, double click, apply. Now the knife tool again, outside the image. Double click, apply. Now it's all detached. I can move Mickey. Now I can pop dot this pumpkin on top of here, and I could duplicate it, pop dot, duplicate, pop dot, and it's more the pumpkin will be more 3D. See? So Mickey will be pop dotted on top of Mickey. I could pop dot this pumpkin on top. I could pop dot this pumpkin on top, and I could pop dot this pumpkin on top, and the pumpkin will be more 3D. You can do the same thing with the eyes. You can do the same thing with the mouth, and pop dot, pop dot. You can do the with the tie if you want the tie to stand out more. You can pop dot the tie, like cut out the tie and pop dot it. His buttons, his shoes, whatever you want. If you want his actual face to be more 3D, you would just cut out Mickey's face, right? Because we could go ahead and cut his face out and be more 3D as well. Again, the knife tool, make sure auto apply is unselected. Start from outside the image and go around. You will pop dot his head. And now his head will be more 3D. Did y'all learn something there? I don't know if this is something new to somebody, but it's very easy. And his head will be multiple layers on top of each other, and that would be more 3D. And the pumpkin. And you could do it his nose, his gloves, whatever image you got, you could 3D it more, right? His tie, whatever, okay? All right, let's get to this layer so that I did not forget about these layers. I don't know if y'all knew we had layers here. All right, let's say designing something, so you will be printing 3 or more heads onto photo paper. Yes, I do not use photo, well, I use cardstock. I print everything on cardstock photo paper. I use photo matte paper. Guys, I have tons and tons of tutorials on how I print all my, well, I have a tutorial on everything I do, to be honest, and I'll show you step by step. But if I'm doing like a 3D cake top and I want something to be more 3D, I'm printing it on cardstock or my koala photo matte paper that I no longer use, but usually I'm using 11 by 17 cardstock. All right, let's say I'm designing, let's design a card. So let's say we're designing a card. I'm just coloring so y'all can see it there. File merge. Why am I overthinking this if this is just for tutorial? So we're gonna do this. Apply. All right. I'm gonna select them both, go to modify icon and click on crop, right? And let's say I don't want this to move. I don't want. Ooh, did it just cut me off? Are we still here? Are, are y'all still on? Let me wait because it was trying to cut me off. Okay, we're still all right. Let's say I'm creating a card, right? And I like how this looks, right? Let's say we have a whole bunch of stuff on it and I like how it looks, and I don't want nothing to be moving, right? I don't want nothing to be moving because every time I click on something, something's moving, right? So right here you have a layered option here. All the way down here, it says open the layers tab. Right here, all the way down. It's like two 3D-ish squares type thing. You'll click on that and you will open the layers tab right here. You see it right here. And I could actually lock the first layer. I'm going to lock it. I could no longer move this rectangle. So when I'm going to keep designing, I'm not able to move this because every time I'm trying to click on something, it keeps moving. Now you're going to open up a new layer, right? I'm sorry, the plus sign. Open up a new layer. Now we're on layer 2, right? I'm going to go bring in that bunny, whatever he is, no bunny, whatever. And I'm going to resize him. So let's say I didn't want the bunny there. And you know, sometimes when you're trying to grab something, you accidentally might grab the rectangle and you're moving stuff. Because layer 1 was the rectangle, I can't even touch the rectangle. I'm only touching the bunny. So I'm able to just touch on the bunny, Put him where he needs to go. Let me remove that outline. Right? Put him where he has to go. Let's say I want to, yeah, the toasted butterfly. Come on, Silhouette, don't mess up now. So you see, let's say I wanted to be moving this and accidentally I'd be grabbing the bunny and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And everything just keeps moving. I just want to click on the little, what is this? A little chick, whatever. I just want to be able to move him. And every time I keep touching him, see, I can't even touch the rectangle, but this is what I mean. I'm going to go unlock that layer so y'all don't be like, Angelina, what the heck are you trying to explain? Let's unlock it. Let's say I'm trying to move it and I accidentally move this. See? Now I got to undo, and go make sure I'm only grabbing him and not accidentally my rectangle. See that? So I need to make sure I'm just clicking on him. And then you will lock your layer. So I can lock that layer, if that makes sense. See, I can lock that layer. I can't no longer touch that. I click on the bunny. I can lock that layer. You see? And I can't move those items. And I could keep designing without moving stuff. Now, when you're done, just go ahead and unlock your layers. And you're able to touch where you was touching. See? Hopefully that helped. I don't know if that's a trick for y'all, but it's helpful when you're trying to design so much and there's so much going on and you don't want to touch this, touch that. Open up different layers. Toasted butterfly. So you was on my Instagram that you know about the toasted butterfly. What else can I teach? Also, Miss, I think Debbie was getting confused about the whole thing because I did that at the beginning of this live. You can just get, like I said, a coloring page and she's cute. Let's do her. My internet is really messing up today. Yep, I knew it was the internet. Come on, stop playing. Jesse, did you turn off the Wi-Fi? JC, you turn off the Wi-Fi? It's not even connecting right now. Okay, I think it did now. All right. How many viewers we got? We got 38. Guys, you don't have no questions because now I think feel like this is very repetitive. I'm gonna go to my toasted butterfly. That is the trace tool. Click on select trace area. Make a square rectangle around my image. See, all my lines are trace. I'm gonna click on trace. Move this to the side. I'm gonna click on the dog, right click, release compound path, and you're able to click on everything on the dog to color it up. An 8 by 11. I will show you how to do that. What do you mean the camera doesn't print? How big can your printer print? Have you watched my print and cut tutorial? Now, why the baby's face don't want to color? All right, I gotta undo. How big can your printer print? I just shared how to print, and I just did a print and cut here, and I also have a print and cut tutorial. All right, now for this, but I'll show you again. So like I traced this image, right? So now I'm able to cut this out of purple cardstock or purple vinyl. The nose out of pink cardstock, pink vinyl. The bow, I'm gonna click, 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 and group. Click every single piece on the eye. You will cut this out of black cardstock or black vinyl. And actually, what I like to do if you're doing something like this, let me color this white so I can see it. Hold on, let me go undo, 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 so I can show you something. All right, you see that the mouth right now will be a separate piece. See that? And you wouldn't have to do that. If you click on the mouth, and the eyes, basically, yeah. So I'm going to click on the mouth, hold down the shift key, click on that piece on top of his nose, and click on the eye part. No, I did it wrong. Undo. Undo. Okay, the mouthpiece and the eyepiece and this eye. And then if I go to my modify panel and click on subtract all, and if I move this piece now, why didn't you do it? Ungroup. Okay. You see that the brown piece don't have that mouthpiece cut out? Let me ungroup it. Ungroup. Okay. Let me click on the mouthpiece, that piece, and the brown piece. Click on subtract all. And now when I move it, You see, that piece is cut out because I technically don't need those black pieces from the actual mouth. I don't need these pieces. It could just be cut out of the actual brown because it's going to be layered on top of black. So if you subtracted it from there, you actually don't need this piece no more. You will do the same thing with the eye part. Subtract all. And then remove this piece to be cut out of the actual brown part. So it can be cut out of the brown part. So when you layer it on top of the black, you don't need that. Now this piece right here as well. Teacher's like it's creepy. Is that already cut out? Yes, that's already cut out. I don't need that. Right? You will do that. All right, how do you print? I already have a tutorial. 3 different spots that you need your printer to be set. I can print 11 by 14. I do print and cut a lot, but I have never done the oversize. So I have an extra wide printer. I'll go check. Okay, so you print 11, but so what do you mean extra large? I'm confused. Do you already print 11 by 14 on Silhouette Studio? How big do you want to print from Silhouette Studio? How big? Then if you have 11 by 14, that means you could print up to 13 by 19. You can print as big as your printer allows. So if your printer only prints at 1114, but you say you already do a lot of print and cut a lot, but I never done the oversize. So what do you, I'm confused. Like, what do you mean oversize? What do you mean, how big? Then there you have it. This little doggy is ready to be cut and layered just from this. And you're able to cut these pieces out. From that. Miss Sharon, how big are you wanting to print? He looks like a... That's incorrect. Do I need to change my print and set cutting if I print something other than 11/17 paper? Yes, of course. You need to switch. You need to let the software and your printer know what are you printing. So if I'm printing on 11 by 17 paper, I need to go right here to my media size, and I explained this in the tutorial. Go to your printer icon, your paper icon. That's your paper. That's your page setup, your first icon. And I always say that on all my tutorials. If you're printing on 8 by 11, change your media size to 8 by 11. If you're printing on 11 by 17, like I print on 11 by 17. My mat changed to 11 by 17. If you're cutting on 12 by 12, change it to 12 by 12. Again, I print on 11 by 17. Or if you print on 11 by 14, but I'm going to put 11 by 17. Now, 11 by 17. Now, when you go print, and you click on print, on your printer preferences, you need to let them know, because right here it says document size 8 by 11. I need to let them know I'm printing on my printer on 11 by 17. So I put document size 11 by 17. And then when I go put the paper on my printer, I also got to put it on my printer 11 by 17. So 3 different spots. I always say this, 3 different spots. Media size, printer preference, and on your printer. All 3 spots need to match your paper. If she was wanting to make it real large, she will move each piece like you done and have one item on the screen one at a time. Got a thing. She could make just the body 11 by 17 on one page. Yep. I personally would just print on 13 by But that's for layered cardstock. If it was just an image, you can break up your image. You can just that's for that. This was layered cardstock. Printing an image is different. So if I wanted to print something, let's go back to this little gnome thingy. Let's say my printer only prints 11 by 17. You can break up this image like with the knife tool. You can print that separate. And you need to make, like, I have 11 by 17, yep. So let's see what doesn't fit on, let me see. I don't like to cut in the middle, so you can cut that whole ear out if you wanted to. So you can cut the ear out, print the ear separate. You can cut that whole braid out. Always like where it's seamless. You can cut that whole leg out. I really don't want to be doing all this. It's a lot of work. But this is how I would do my things that don't fit on my printer. And you get a black poster board from Dollar Tree. And layer your pieces. I cut his foot wrong. I was cutting the beard instead of his foot. So all that fits there, well, here, there. So this will be print separate. And I don't, some people do this, and I personally don't like this. I'm going to show you and I'm going to undo. Some people will legit just do this. Do a line in the middle, boom, double click, apply, boom. Now you have, there's no way. You want this as seamless as possible, right? I don't like that. Again, you do what you want, but that's not me. I will cut that ear out even. Because you want, when you put the pieces, it's as seamless as it can be. I do a lot of about cut. I just have never done it with print and cut. Yes, I cut a 3 for character, but all with cardstock and not a print and cut. Yes. And also you can attach a piece. Where's my thing? You can attach a, I'm gonna put it black, send it to the back like that. So when you actually cut it out, you will know, like, you'll have this extra piece there. So when you go glue it, you'll glue it. Why did I twist it? I don't even know why I did that. You have that extra piece there to glue behind. So you have something extra to glue, if that makes sense, right? So you have that extra piece there to glue. Like that extra little flap. Yep, it really depends on how big you go and how the SVG is. There, you can cut that braid out as well. Can cut the braid out, cut that ear out, and that leg out. And then that entire image will be, I need to go back and put him back together to see how big he was. Because I didn't even say that. We're going to undo. Is that it with your questions tonight? Hope that helped. Hope y'all learned something. I feel like it's these lives and stuff like that be very repetitive. I have done even stop. I have done a 5 foot Santa Claus like this, cutting it apart. One Christmas, I customized him with a Louis Vuitton suit, and he had sneakers on, and he was around 5'5", all into multiple pieces just like this, and I glued him on foam board. This finished item will be around 22 inches, 22.886 if you cut it like this. But this is exactly how I did a Santa Claus, and he was 5'5", 5 foot something. Looks interesting. Thanks you request tonight. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. And I put the Santa Claus next to my Christmas tree, and he had a red Louis Vuitton suit with some Nike shoes on. So you can just try to cut it like seamless. All right, I'm gonna wait like 2 more minutes and see what else y'all had to ask, because it's like 12 in the morning over here. Now, images like with a big head and big feet, those are hard because you have to split it no matter what, like in the middle of something. And then those, it's very hard to be like seamless. So you could use like glitter, cardstock, and stuff like that to kind of uh, not be so like that line there. You could always try to minimize that line when you use glitter cardstock because it's not so visible when you use glitter cardstock. Next Friday live, I'll be probably working on an order, so it won't be as boring, hopefully, as this live today. I'll probably more than likely be working on an order. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, glitter cardstock really helps, especially for them layer cardstock because, and also if y'all do use glitter cardstock, make sure the grain of the glitter is going the same direction. Like when you cut glitter and you glue it a certain way, some glitter is going a different way. I don't know how to explain it right, but make sure if you're cutting it like this that you glue it exactly like that. Don't glue the other piece of cardstock the other way, because you can tell how the grain of the glitter is going, and then you're able to see it. It wasn't boring. I hope not. I apologize because this slide was all over. It was really all over. And Prince is sleeping right next to me, looking at me like, hello. Yes, on the glitter grain. It looks, yes, it will look a different color, and you can tell some is going up, some is going the other. Like you can tell, guys. The more y'all work on stuff, don't feel intimidated. Just try stuff and you will learn little tips here and there by just trying stuff. Like I'm always trying new stuff, just working on stuff, and that's how you learn how to work and how to do stuff just by trying. Of course, you're always going to mess up. There's no way around it. You're always going to mess up, but the more you do it, the better you will get. Silhouette Studio as well, like I said, is a very, very powerful software, and you can do so much in here.
Stop finish your Halloween banner. I ain't clean up after that for you again. Yeah, seriously, like, I'm not doing that again.
All right, guys, I don't see anything else. I hope everyone's having a blessed night. Today's already Saturday morning. Um, I'll try to hop on again by next Friday for the Friday live. Hopefully, like we got something going on. Hopefully, TJ can come on live with me. We'll see. Let me put on the spot. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Like I said, I apologize. This live was just all over the place. Usually we got something to talk about, or y'all just watch me work. Today it was not watching me work because my daughter don't have an order cut out for me. But don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I upload new videos. We're trying to get to 100K this year. If you're just coming in and watching this live after we get off and you have any questions, feel free to ask here. And I always write down your questions. So whenever I'm back on live, I can answer it, or I'll do a specific video just on that. If you're watching right now and you have a specific video for me to do, besides now watching this long live and be like, Angina, can you just do a video specifically talking about that? I will. But the majority of things that I have done today on this live, there's a video out there. Again, if you're new to watching me, please go ahead and head on over to my Silhouette Studio playlist. There's like 70 videos there as of now. And all this that we went over today, it's in all those videos. So I highly recommend you watching each video, following along so you can know the software. I have done print and cuts. I have done welding, subtract, divide, showing how to create templates and designing the shape, putting your cropping your design into a shape, how to type, how to download it, how to design in Silhouette and go into Cricut. All those questions have been answered, guys. Again, thank you so much for coming on this live. For all 30 of you guys are still watching, I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. If you're not, my Facebook group is called Andrina's Creations Crafting Lounge. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Andrina's Creations LLC. TikTok, Andrina's Creations LLC, because I do go live on all platforms. So if you want to keep up to date with me and learn more tips and tricks and some stuff that I probably didn't say over here, I will say over there. But it's all the same thing. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with me, follow me all around the social medias. What's the link to your Silhouette videos? Right here, you will just click on my logo where it says Andrina's Creations LLC, and you'll see like videos, and it'll say like playlist. It'll say videos or playlist. So let me do it before we get off. So right here, you will see Andrina's Creations LLC. You click on my logo and it will say home, videos, playlist, community, blah, blah, blah. You will just click on the playlist. And I have a whole Silhouette Studio playlist. It's actually 79 videos as of today. I keep saying 70, but it's actually 79. There's playlists, or you could just click on videos and you can go through all my videos, because I also share information on my YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts means that it's a video no longer than 60 seconds. And I do share information. The YouTube Shorts, y'all see like that red mark. You'll see information on the YouTube Shorts. Also, my live videos all stay up. A lot of them are 2, 3, 4 hours. But on a lot of the lives, I share a lot of information. So if you are just catching up with me, feel free to scroll and watch all videos. I have tons and tons. We have over 400 videos up to today. There's lots of information here. But yeah, guys, there's tons and tons and tons. Again, don't forget to watch the lives, the shorts. Guys, everything that we have been saying on these lives, it's all already on these videos. I'll show you guys how to make a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're not up to date, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, feel free to click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload new videos and catch up at least one video a day. Don't forget again to follow me on all social media because I do try to go live on all social media platforms, and you can get to talk to me live or see what we're talking about. We usually give information about business, content creating and stuff like that. But yeah, enough with the talking. Hope everyone's having a blessed Friday. If it's still Friday over there, it's already Saturday morning here. And bye bye, guys.